The Smart Grid task, which is task 4 of the Grid Resiliency program, is really focused on understanding these new assets that we've added to the distribution system in the last 10 or 15 years. I'm specifically talking about distribution automation, outage management systems, automated metering, and even something new like microgrids. And the question is, how can we take advantage of these new assets to help us in our storm restoration processes, particularly when we get into these severe impact storms? There's actually two aspects that we're investigating with these smart grid solutions. One is they provide benefit on an everyday basis. They give us situational awareness of what's happening in the field, so we know where the outages are, what the loads and voltages are, or the switching configurations. They give us the ability to control things out in the field. And so utilities are using these capabilities every day. Well, one of the solutions we're trying to determine is, in these severe impact type storms, how do we maintain that functionality that presently exists? The second is, how do we then expand those capabilities? How can we take more advantage of what's out there, and for instance, using automated metering infrastructure to help us with storm restoration? One of the interesting opportunities that we see is that the world has become so much more technologically savvy that there are new sources of information that are completely outside of the utility. What we're seeing is a huge opportunity that's being exposed by the social media revolution, where customers and passers-by will see damage. They'll take a photograph of a pole down or of wires down, and they'll post that for their own interest and for their friends' interest. But we're seeing an opportunity to bring that information into the utility to augment our own damage assessment processes. So when somebody takes a picture of a pole, maybe they can hashtag it to the local utility, and then we can take those coordinates and map that to an event, so that the crew can then see that photograph.